Gary, it's one of those things, it seems to have taken an age to get round, and after the couple of pre-season games it's arrived probably quicker than we thought. First league game of the season, and unfortunately we've gone down to a defeat.
Yeah.
A bit of a tough one to take.
Yeah, very much so. I think the game was flipped on its head on that poor decision, wasn't it, from the referee. Looked like a try from where I was, and the lad's confident he got the ball down, young Sweet, and he was confident he scored it, and it went against us. From there they've gone full length and scored on the back of that. We didn't react to it, but we were fairly confident it was a try, and that's how the game's changed. But we've got to take that on the chin, and we've not played well today at all. That's not an acceptable performance from us. We looked tired, we looked jaded. Probably the game was a step up in intensity from what we've been doing in our pre-season games, and we felt it. And they seem to be our bogey team working till we just can't seem to get a win against them, and I'm really disappointed because I was pretty confident going into this game, but we were in second place all the way through that game.
Yeah, the game did really swing on that 12-point turnaround, but certainly in that second half, Workington they broke us up the middle a couple of times. They scored
two times.
2 or 3 tries off the back of that, and then towards the end to really finish the game off, again breaking us down the middle.
Yeah, and that's that's what I knew, that was going to be their game plan, and we spoke about and trained about it, but we just didn't have the energy to deal with that. We got far too easily tired in the middle of the field, and our middle unit just got blown apart. We just didn't look fit enough, and we just didn't react quick enough, and they got some pretty decent hookers, and they just tore us to shreds around that ruck area, and that's a disappointment, because I think we've worked hard on that, and we've been pretty good in that area over the last 2 games, but Workington were too good for us today in that area, and it's something that we need to put right very quickly.
We spoke about after pre-season that pre-season this year probably took on a different entity with everything that's gone on. It's over a year since everybody played. Did pre-season lack that intensity where in previous years you've played teams from other leagues, higher leagues, and they do bring that different intensity than maybe teams in your own division? Yeah,
it's a fair point, Scott. I think it has been a strange pre-season. I thought we were ready, but we're clearly not. We've had a very hit and miss pre-season. We've been cut short, and then we stopped, start, and the rest of it. And we've only really been in contact for the last 7 or 8 weeks. So we looked a bit undercooked. We looked a bit short of fitness. So we've got to start catching up, and we've got this very short turnaround now against North Wales next week. And if we go and play like that, we'll get beat again. So I think the players need to have a little bit of a look at themselves. I think there's probably a little bit of we're probably a little bit guilty of thinking that we're going to do really well this season without teams coming and having a go at us, and working to come and have a go at us today, and we can't take that for granted. We've got to make sure we're a lot better, and I've challenged the players to be better in both training and on match day, and I can only see how they react to it now.
Yeah. So again, we're looking forward to next week. Again, a bit of a shorter turnaround with us playing Saturday to North Wales, going to a new ground with them this year. That they've moved their ground for this year. With it being a shorter turnaround and amount of time that you can actually get in and train, how do you look at adapting from or changing from today to pick up for next week?
Well, I'm hoping I might have to get some players in, because we're struggling. We haven't got a full back. I'm hoping Straff's going to be back, but it's a good point. We're going to have to see how we are injury wise, and we might have to bring some players in, because we are looking very short of quality and numbers at the moment. So I'll have to reassess it on Wednesday, but we haven't got the biggest of squads, and I think injuries have played a toll on that, because we've missed some very key men today, and we've not had the people that have come in to replace them. So we'll have to see how we go on Wednesday, but hopefully that's a kick up the arse that we need to get us back on track. And the league's not going to be won in round 1, we know that, but we do know we've got a lot of work to do to get to where we need to be.
Well, commiserations on today, and we'll look forward to North Wales next week, and hope that we can go one better than what we've done today.
Cheers, Scott. Thank you.